And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Portland taking on New York. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway on the hill here today. Whitey Ford. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the center fielder, number 14. And that's downstairs. And this one is off and running.
You know who I want.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
I would like Trey, Bijan, Olave, or...
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he lays down a bunt. And save.
Oh my God,
he busted it down the line for that infield single.
Good job.
Jake Mangum will hit next.
1-0.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Ford measures 5 feet 10 inches. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Inside and hit him.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
Here's Joey Wendell. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. First and second here, no outs. Runner takes off. Squirts away a little bit. And he steals third without a throw. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Runner on the go again. Got him swinging. Throw, safe. Piazza too late with that one. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Josh Lowe, the next to hit. That one at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-2 now. In the dirt, blocked. Slings to first, 2 away. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. They limit the damage here.
Perfect. Get it out the way first.
Back at Yankee Stadium, our starter in this one, Drew Rasmussen.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there.
Ball, 1 strike.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. And the first offering is not close.
That's ball 2.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
2 balls, 1 strike.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And And ball
That's
one.
inside.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
That's foul.
I mean, James Cook can sit out too. That's a big problem for you if that happens.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side in the first. All set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Ford back to work. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That one's in there. 0-2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Bangs another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now Jonathan Aranda. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Send me along.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Almost got him.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Back for more from the Bronx. We head to the bottom of the second. And the batter now, Grady Sizemore. And a foul ball. Just missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ripped to right. Hauls it in for the out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
DJ LeMahieu, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
1 out, base is empty. Next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. The pitch to LeMahieu. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Cut on and lifted in the air. Low, hustling after it. Lunges, but can't make the catch.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Jammed it pretty good with that high fastball on the inside corner, so he can't be upset about the pitch. Just kind of an unlucky result.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now at the plate, Mike Piazza. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Late with the swing there.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
0-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. New inning getting started. Now here's Jake Bauers. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That's too low. And that is ball 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That's in there. And now 3 balls and a strike. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Carson Williams stands in now, looks at that one inside. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
1-1.
Late on that fastball.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
In the dirt. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder. A single and a run scored and a walk. Shortened a bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. Bunting for a hit, first base side. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and now the right fielder, Harold Baines. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that is out of play. To the right side, knocks it down, and he's out on the tag. So now the DH spot, Ernie Clement. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Darno on to first, in time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike. Back to the top of the lineup, and now T.J. Friedl. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. And we're all square. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now the number 2 hitter, Brian Dozier. And that'll do it. Back at Yankee Stadium, start of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Jake Mangum. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Mangum goes 5 feet 11 inches, 180 pounds, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. And there's one down. Joey Wendell now at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one way outside. And it's 1-0. Fastball is outside. That's in there. Now 2-1. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Late on that fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Yeah, there's ball 4.
That's ball 4.
Josh Lowe digs in now. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in, and there are 2 down. Junior Caminero getting ready to hit. Hit in the air, center field. And that is that.
Royalty, this is black royalty. Mansa Musa prodigy, structure our society. We built this economy, slaving through atrocity. Where is my apology? Vera heights, dim the lights. We jump in paradise.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these players, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats. And
that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Grady Sizemore. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Low on the move. And it's caught for the out. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a foul out of play. Sheets, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Foul ball still 0-2. Right side. Lowe has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And here is Xander Bogaerts. Struck out swinging his first time. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
No balls,
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. But
runner takes off, gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. Caminero to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 2 outs. Piazza will hit next. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The tag at third, and he's out. And that is the inning. Back in New York, we go to the top of the 5th, and now the DH, Jonathan Aranda. Ford back to work. There's a strike.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 0-2. Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. So here's Darnell with 1 out. Struck out swinging his first time. Popped up. Dozier pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now the first baseman, Jake Bowers, worked a walk in his first trip to the plate.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. On to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza. Hit in the air, right field, low. And there's 1 away. Next to hit, Harold Baines. He's 0 for 1. Not even close there. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swung on, belted. Low, drop step, going back. Out of here. He shoots 1 out to right. It's 2-1. So digging in, Ernie Clement. This one smoked on its way out of here. And they add a run. It's 3-1. So the batting order turns over. Now TJ Friedl. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one is absolutely belted, and it's out of here. Another homer.
When I first met you, baby, everything I do wasn't any brighter than a shade of blue. Your blue eyes and brown hair, how could I resist the color of your stare? Doesn't compare. Times were better when I was still there. I was better when I was still there. Now we're swimming oceans of emotions, 7 days at a time for the still running out anytime soon. I go up and I come down, but I remember the day I was still around. Yeah, the water was just right.
Okay, all set to go. This is Corbin Carroll. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. And yes, he offered at it. Kicks and fires. That one the other way. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
2 balls, no strikes. Aye.
Carroll gets his lead at first with nobody out. Runner on the go. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Here is J.D. Martinez.
Counts 1-0.
Squirts away a little bit. Not in time. He's safe. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. On the ground. Bogarts handles the chance. Not in time to first, and a run comes across. One down. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez.
1-0.
In the dirt. Man at first, one away. And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Glove flip to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. And now TJ Friedl. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Foul ball there. To the right side. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Ryan Dozier, the next to hit.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Skubal, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first.
He's
out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat. Yeah, he throws strikes, and you know he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Tosses to first. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Back here in New York, top of the second. Here comes Aaron Judge. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Well, you've got to establish the inside. You got to be kidding me right here. Is he going to put him on?
So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay. Rips that one center field. That's a hit. Judge around second. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did it
up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. The second run scores. 3-0.
Couple of singles back to back. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Squirts away a little bit. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. Out to short. Bogarts. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second. No outs. Ryan Roberts now at the plate. And that one hammered. Sizemore going back. And he makes the play on the warning track. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. So up next, Corbin Carroll. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Headed for the plate. Head first slide, and he's safe. And the lead is up to 5.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 6-0.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Fastball almost got him there.
Ball 2.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here at the top of the second. Right side. Dozier. Whips it to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Back now in the Bronx. Bottom of the second. And now the center fielder, Grady Sizemore. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped to short. Adames the throw to first. And quickly one away in the second. Here's Bogarts now. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Skubal goes 6 feet 3 inches, 28 years old. And he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2018. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Gavin Sheets getting ready to hit. Swings through that one.
Fell off to a
I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad mind. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's not money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just chilling, sitting, observating. I'm the referee. I'm allergic to them. See the liar from a see a pull up with a man. Protect myself from wahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. Body the room. Wait a minute. When you about to go savage, it's all about to go down. You know what to look sexy, it's all I'm thinking about. It's all you ready to go. You know I'm ready to go. It's about to get your bed. Said you already know. Man and night about to start and me and the guys is all outside and I'm deciding whether to ride or to flick. We know we did. Latest night is going up bed that each and every one of us gonna leave it on our wrists. We at the front door, we ain't gotta wait.
Ready to go now. Now the left fielder, TJ Friedl. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Yelich makes the grab, one away. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
And a swing and a miss there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1 out, bases empty. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. That one ripped, but foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Swing and a miss, and Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hard hit, right side. Sends it over to Sheets. Schwarber out of the play. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Up the middle. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. Fought off foul. Albies leads off first with 1 away. That misses the zone, and a count even 1-1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. 2 on, 1 out. And here's the first baseman, Prince Fielder, in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there.
1-1.
In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Ozzie flying around third. He will score, and they take the lead. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. So here's Riley now. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit and a run in to score. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. Here's Joe Adell. Fouled off. He was late. And the lefty with the 0-1. That to right. Baines trying to get there. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. Second inning set to go. Digging in, Grady Sizemore. And a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. Here's the catcher to hit, Mike Piazza. And first offering is fouled off. Kelly He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Popped up. Smith pulls it down, and there are 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Now a chance for Gavin Sheets. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Peterson makes the grab, and that is. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Jock Peterson in the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. Now he'll turn for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there.
And that one gets away at the plate. The tag save. He scores on a wild pitch. 1 gone, runner at first. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Liner, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Prince Fielder. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Now here is Harold Baines. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
That missed by a lot, and it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike. And next is the designated hitter, Ernie Clement.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Jump throw, and they get the out. And here comes Xander Bogaerts.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Bogaerts playing up the middle at short, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was born in Aruba. Pulls that one foul. 2 outs, base is empty. That one ripped. Peterson moving back. Just missed it. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Austin Riley. Steele back to work. That one missed.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off a Michael Walker fastball on his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, Boog.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled on the run. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Towards first. He'll do it himself. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Joe Adele. Swings through that.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Check swing, but he went too far. And that's strike 2. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. And we're back on to the 4th. And now here is T.J. Friedel. And that one fouled off. There's the swing and a miss.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
To the right side. He gets there with the slide. And that's a great play for the out. So digging in, Ryan Dozier.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Out to short. Smith over to first in time. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And a foul ball. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Bottom 4, here's the left fielder, Jock Peterson. Hit on the ground to short. It's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
That one almost got him.
No strikes. 3 balls. No
in the
strikes.
dirt, but kept close. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to.
Takes it in for the out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 1 for 2. And a base hit right there. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Number 1, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Ryan Roberts. Drilled out towards left center field. Friedel sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Runners tagging from second and third. And he gets to third safely, moving up on the fly out, and there are 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Prince Fielder. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Hard hit left side. Bogarts with the throw to first. That ends the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the center fielder, Grady Sizemore. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these players, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Peterson makes the grab.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Piazza now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Gavin Sheets.
And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. This one in the air, center field. Sizemore settles underneath it. Makes the grab, one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And it's fouled away. That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So up next, Joe Adell. And there's a foul ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. Baines makes the play. That's out number 2. And the batter now, Jock Peterson.
Number 4, Jock Peterson.
Outside low. And that is ball 1. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. That one way outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Stanton around second, heads for third. Coming home. He will score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And here is Ozzie Smith. Swing and a foul out of play. In the air, right field. Baines gets under it. He makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Harold Baines. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-1's the count.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And the batter now, Ernie Clement. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. And that is out of play. Bunted back towards the mound. Barehand grab to first. In time. Got him. 2 down, base is empty. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Two outs. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Well, we go bottom 6. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. Steele back to work. That one's upstairs. Ball 1.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Well, with the shift on, hits right into it, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
And first offering is fouled off. In the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes. That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Line drive, base hit, and now 2 aboard. Around second is Schwarber. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And he's out easily. Ryan Roberts will hit next. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That's the third. Handled by LeMahieu. Throws to first. That's it out. 2 outs. Base is empty. And now the first baseman, Prince Fielder. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Now a check swing, but he held up. Two down, nobody on. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Still 2 and 2 after the foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts fields it cleanly, zips it to first, and that is that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just...
Right side, hard hit. Gets it to first. And a quick out, number 1. At the plate, Ryan Dozier. 0 for 2 in this one. This one in the air, right field. Stanton on the move. And a couple of quick outs. Here's DJ LeMahieu. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1's the count.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Swing and a miss. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Here comes Austin Riley. As the lefty gets to work. This to third. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to third, LeMahieu. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Next to hit, Joe Adell. 0 for 3 in this one. This one in the air. LeMahieu. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Grady Sizemore. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And that one is inside. Foul ball there. On the ground, right side. Roberts. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Now here is Mike Piazza.
Still rolling to start the 8th. Just 5 more outs to get.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle to first. Piazza out the play. And here's the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch, not close, up high.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Next pitch in the dirt, 2-2. Back foot slider struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. And now it's going to be Jock Peterson. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. That one the other way. Makes the catch for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they add a couple more. It's 8-0. 1 out, base is empty. Ozzie Albies, the next to hit. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. And that's a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now a relay to the plate. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. And he dives in ahead of the tag.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Fielder, the next to hit, takes ball 1. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. And that's downstairs and outside. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 3. Albies at third. Roberts over at second with 1 down. Dives, and he can't hang on. There's 1.
On the tag, he's out.
Now Batting.
Austin Riley at the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Sends it across to first. Misplay doesn't cost him. And we're back. We go to the ninth, and now the right fielder, Harold Baines. And all eyes on the mound as he begins the ninth inning, working on a perfect game. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there. Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before. They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They are going to make the play.
And right back to the mound. In plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Next is the designated hitter, Ernie Clement. Outside.
Ball one.
Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a pop-up. Fielder snags it for the second out.
26 up and 26 down. One more out for a perfect game. This is awesome, Boog.
On the verge of baseball history here, and swung on, and it's a base hit. And that puts an end to the perfect game here in the ninth.
The dream of a perfect game turns out to be just that, thanks to this hit. Didn't try to do too much with it, just to really...
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. And now they'll have runners on the corners with two away. Two gone with runners at the corners. Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan Dozier. Hit to second, and this should do it. On to first, ball game.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Tú y yo. I got this fire burning in me from within. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be. I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends. I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation. I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself, trying to navigate the real and fake, cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year and it f***ed me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100 plus. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only loved what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on the grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, that's the story unfurled. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business loved me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. Life it placed me as a black woman in the Chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist as the promoter hit the curtain
emotions. My voice was angelic, straight from heaven. The crowd sobbed. A musical genius, what the articles emphasize. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't escape. Had me in fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family, I went wherever cameras be. No private planes for my insanity. Self-indulged, discipline never been my sentiments I needed. To me, and was like penicillin for love. My happiness was in that. The melodies gave me hope when nobody's looking. My first assistant was a small town scholar, never did a till I got myself around her. My daddy looked the other way, he saw sin in me. Pinched in me, reincarnated. My present life is Kendrick Lamar, a rapper looking at the lyrics to keep you in awe. The only factor I respected was raising the bar. My instincts sent material straight to the charts. My father kicked me out the house, I finally forgive him. I'm old enough to understand the way I was living. Ego and pride had me looking at him with resentment. I close my eyes, hoping that I don't come out contentious. I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me, I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed. Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell residue that linger from your past creates itself. Father, I'm not perfect, I got urges, but I hold them down. But your pride has to die. Okay, Father, show me how. Tell me every deed that you done and what you do it for. I kept 100 institutions paid. Okay, tell me more. I put 100 hoods on one stage. Okay, tell me more. I'm trying to push peace in LA. But you love war. No, I don't. Oh, yes, you do. Okay, then tell me the truth. Every individual is only a version of you. How can they forgive when there's no forgiveness in your heart? I can tell you where I'm going. I can tell you who you are. You fell out of heaven cause you was anxious. Didn't like authority, only searched to be heinous. Isaiah 14 was the only thing that was prevalent. My greatest music director was you. It was colors, it was pinks, it was reds, it was blues, it was harmony and motion. I sent you down to earth cause you was broken. Rehabilitation, not psychosis, but now we here now. Centuries you manipulated man with music. Embodied you as superstars to see how you moving. You came a long way from garnishing evilish views. And all I ever wanted from you was love and approval. I learned a lot, no more putting these people in fear. The more that word is diminished, the more it's not real. The more light that I can capture, the more I can feel. I'm using words for inspiration as an ideal. So can you promise that you won't take your gifts for granted? I promise that I use my gifts to bring understanding. For heavy man, woman, and child, how much can you vow? I vow my life just to live one in harmony now.
Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the aces and the elite. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, ready to go here. Now it's the DH, TJ Friedel. That one not close. And with that, we're underway here in the desert. That one at triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
On the ground at first. Here's the tag, and he's out. Here's Josh Naylor.
The first baseman, number 22, Josh Naylor.
And that's in the dirt. Up and in, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
One out, bases empty. High in the air, out to right. Carroll hustling after it. Hauls it in, 2 away. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. And ball 1 to LeMahieu.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one out to right. Carroll moving under it. And that is that.
Hey, hey, now, haven't you heard? It's a brand new day. You can't bring me down, I'm on top of the world. So chuck it on.
Back here with my pal Singy and towing the slab, Mitch Keller.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
This is Corbin Carroll. Just missed.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Late on that fastball.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Inside corner for a strike, 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and misses. No balls, two strikes. This one in the air. Bogarts. And that's the inning. Back here at Chase Field, new inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Grady Sizemore. Page back to work. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
0-1.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So digging in, Al Kaline. He swings and fouls one off. And that one pulled foul. This one lifted in the air, left field. He hauls it in, 2 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Xander to the plate now. He played in the Seoul Series to open the 2024 season.
Such a cool experience for both teams, Boog. For Bogarts, it was the 5th country he's played in since joining Major League Baseball. He had the chance to play in the London Series with the Red Sox in 2019 and in the Mexico City Series with the Padres in 2023.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's O'Neal Cruz. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. The wind of the pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And O'Neal is struck out. Now it's the shortstop, Noelvi Marte. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Piazza fires to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. And now, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a foul straight back. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. In the dirt. Piazza gets it to first. 3rd out. Back here in the desert, top half of the 3rd inning, and here is Ryan Dozier. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Gavin Sheets now at the plate. And that one fouled off. Page winds and fires. That one pulled foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a ground ball to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. And a foul ball. And he deals. That one fouled off. And there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over. TJ Friedel digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. Friedel in his 3rd season, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH, and he swings through that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Up the middle, and a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He kind of muscled that one out there, didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
Naylor at the plate and takes high there. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
1 strike.
So now 1-2. Friedel, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Back to first, and he's safe. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
There's the strike.
1-1.
And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Outside low, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
And it's fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2 count.
Inside, almost got him. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Pete Alonso, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. And that's 2. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. DJ LeMahieu to start things off. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. Up the middle, Albies. On to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Grady Sizemore. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right side. Carroll moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now, Al Kaline flied to left his first time. And it's fouled away. Grounds 1 to short. Marte with the throw to first. That's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Piazza gathers, throws to first, got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. He was late there. Strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8. Now the catcher up to hit, Carlos Santana. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. That's ripped, base hit, and that keeps the inning alive. O'Neal Cruz getting ready to hit. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, blocked. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's inside. late with the swing there.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Piazza fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be Xander Bogaerts. Page back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
On the ground to the left. Slings it across. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. He's already homered here in this one. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. That clips the zone, and that is strike two. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Gavin Sheets, the next to hit.
Gavin Sheets.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1's the count.
Strike two.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
There's a swing and a drive. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the inning. And now the shortstop, Noel V. Marte. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And that's whipped for a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Everything came together for him. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
And a swing and a miss.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
This one in the dirt. And the runner holds. Stepping in, Taylor Ward. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1.
And the count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Got him swinging. And his 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Walked his first time. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Runner on the go. Fans another, and that's three. Back here in the desert, top of the sixth inning. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Fouled off left side. Out towards right center field. Carroll hustling after it. And there's one down. Back to the top of the lineup. TJ Friedl now at the plate. That one hammered center field. Cruz going back. Got it. Great leaping catch. Two down, bases empty. And now it's Josh Naylor, 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. In the air, out towards left center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. So up next, Corbin Carroll.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And 2 away now.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Suarez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Swings through that one.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Swing and a miss. And we're back. DJ LeMahieu will get things going. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So digging in, Grady Sizemore. Swings through that one out in front that time.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Ward running hard to get it. And there are 2 outs. So 2 down now, and here is Al Kaline. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there. Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Carroll on the move towards foul ground. Reaches for it, but it's foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Out to short. Marte. Zips it across, and that will end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Carlos Santana. That's ripped to right down the line. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Cruz, the next to hit, takes outside. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Late on that fastball.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
And it is 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Cruz around second, on his way to third. Now 2 away as they get a run across. So now the DH spot, Cal Raleigh. And that's down and away.
Counts 1-0.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Squeezes it, and that ends the inning. Back here at Chase Field, here's Xander Bogaerts. Page back to work. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. So up next, Brian Dozier. He's already homered in this game. Cut on and missed at 101. 0-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Look out! And it hit him. And now Mike Piazza. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent.
Runner takes off. Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to first. Piazza out in the play. That's out number 3. Back here in the desert, here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. First pitch misses.
1-0.
And fouled off. Bogaerts. Fires over to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Next to hit, Ozzie Albies.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Out to center. Sizemore. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Pete Alonso. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first and hustling for second. Sizemore with a quick throw back in as the tying run is forced to stop at second. So the tying run in scoring position now. Carroll will hit next. Ball. One, no strikes. Kenley Jansen will take over here.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
That is the inning. Now, TJ Friedl. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Naylor stands in now and watches strike one. Outside low and 1-1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. In the air, left field, down the line. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ.
1 out. Runner at second. Here's DJ LeMahieu. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
One out and a runner at second here at the top of the ninth. He's trying for third. Bunts it in the air. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. To second with the throw in. No chance to get back. It's a double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Last chance for the home team. And now Eugenio Suarez. Inside, just missed. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not.
Got him. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Now here is Carlos Santana. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Looking to get the tying run on base. Good job to fight that one off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Toss to Naylor. Now only 1 out remaining. And next will be the cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
The next pitch misses. Ball 2.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
He walked in, and that will keep things going. And the batter will be the shortstop, Noel V. Marte. And ball 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base.
On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And there it is. And a
my darling, I've been waiting for your company. My sugar, feels like you only come around for me. My glass is never empty. You always fill it up to the tea. And I'm still just trying to understand. But is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Is it your love? Make me dance by myself now. Is it our love? Sets my soul on fire. Is it our love that takes me a little too higher? An empty glass is what I like. Mess is what I'm like. I'm just feeling good, trying to understand. Since we put it on the table, it's feeling like I'm unable to comprehend.
ready to go. This is Corbin Carroll. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. On the ground, right side. Toss to Naylor. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Mike Trout.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
Ball to strike. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Kyle Tucker in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
That's towards center. Sizemore under this one. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Back at Yankee Stadium. And on the mound now, Noah Cameron.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Hit on the ground to the right side. The tag, and he's out.
You're out.
Here's Josh Naylor. Caminero. The throw to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Al Kaline digs in now. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much.
There goes Kaline. Pitch misses. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
In there at the knees.
One
And a
ball,
count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runner goes again. Lifted in the air down the left side. And makes the grab. And that is that. Top of the second, leading off, David Ortiz. Martinez back to work. That one in triple digits. And that is out of play. Pitch is in the dirt. And the count 1 and 2. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Now 1 and 1.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Squirts away a little bit. Here's a 2-2. And there's the ball.
3 and 2.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
First base.
First and second, no outs. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. Swings and he breaks his bat. Here's the second baseman, Junior Caminero. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And he takes one right on the black. Strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the second. In the dirt, no movement on the bases. 1 and 2 the count. Inside just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's back. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Here's Acuna now. Pop up here, third base side, LeMahieu. He's got it, and that's the third out. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the second. DJ LeMahieu to start it off. First offering, and it just misses. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. That's out to center field. Trout on his horse. And out number 1 on the grab. Now it's the second baseman, Brian Dozier. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Ground ball right side. Caminero tosses to first, and he's out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza. And a foul ball. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Trout is there. And that is that. Back in the Bronx. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. Down and away for ball 1. That smash towards center. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one down. So digging in, Corbin Carroll. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Carroll measures 5 feet 10 inches, 24 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. Top of the third, no score. And delivers outside.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Mike Trout, the next to hit. Fastball is outside.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan.
Runner on the move. Ball misses. Throw safe. Piazza too late with that one. That clips the corner.
Really nice spot there on that 2-0 to get back in the count. I mean, hitters looking to turn on something, but
swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Tucker takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Into the second deck and gone. Hits that ball goodbye. So here's the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. Hammered, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Pulls that one foul. Ortiz, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one missed
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away. And here is Jimmy Rollins. The shortstop takes the ball. Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Left field, Sheets. Nabs it, and that is that. Back for more from the Bronx. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Check swing, no appeal. Going to count 1 and 2. That one is absolutely belted onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now the DH, TJ Friedl.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Nope, that's foul.
Swing and a pop-up. Caminero makes his way towards it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back in New York. On to the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Junior Caminero. Line drive. Sheets makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Flied out his first time. Foul ball.
No, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
That's down and in.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Center field. Sizemore settles under this one. Makes the grab. 2 down. Ted Simmons getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In the air, center field. Sizemore under it. And that'll do it. Back in the Bronx, ready to go, bottom 4. And the batter now, Josh Naylor. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Slings to first, 1 up, 1 down. So up next, Al Kaline. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Sizemore swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And that's an out on the sacrifice.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position, got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
That one fouled off. K-Line stands at second with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch to LeMahieu. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. Martinez back to work. Carroll checks his swing. Appeal down to third. He did not go around. And here it comes. And now 2-0. Ripped, but it curls foul. Fouls one off. 2-2. On the ground to short. Bogarts fires to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. And now batting Mike Trout. And that one fouled off. Line drive. LeMahieu gets it to first. And the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th. 2 down, bases empty. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying, and that ball is out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. He's 2 for 2. And he grounds one back up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is late, and they don't get the out.
Waste no time there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. One run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that, and it's a strike. Back now in the Bronx. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. And a swing and a miss.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first.
And he's out on the tag. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. De La Cruz throws across the diamond. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Gavin Sheets now at the plate. Swinging a foul straight back.
No, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. It gets down a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Sheets leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground to third. Inning over.
He's out.
All set for the top of the 6th. And now it's Alex Bregman. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He goes deep in his first at bat off the bench. And they boost their lead. It's 5-zip. Digging in, Junior Caminero. No question about this one. It's out of here.